Hi, this is Scott Geitler, and today we're going to talk about the Aquatica housing for the Canon 5DMKIII full-frame camera. Let's start off by talking a little bit about the Canon 5DMKIII camera. It's 22 megapixels, full-frame sensor, amazing color and image quality. The shots I've seen out of that camera are great, especially the wide angle is incredible. The dynamic range and colors. A lot of our staff has been shooting with the 5DMKIII and getting exceptional results. The camera has 61 autofocus points. It has an in-camera HDR mode. It can shoot as high as ISO 102,000. So for low light, for no noise, nothing even comes close to the 5DMKIII. The video is amazing. It has the highest bit rate of any DSLR camera, which means that you're just going to have more data, higher quality of data. Your video file size is going to be bigger than with any other camera, which is why most pros doing video with the DSLR will choose the 5DMKIII. There's several housing options for the 5DMKIII, and we're going to look at the Aquatica housing, which when you feel this housing, it feels great in your hands. It's very light. It's one of the lightest 5DMKIII housings out there. It's machined out of excellent quality aluminum, and the finish on this is great. Aquatica claims that it'll last, look almost the same after like 1,500 dives. So it's a very sturdy housing. It's tested in the cold waters of Canada. So if it can go through their testing there, it can pretty much be dove anywhere and work great. First thing you notice is the handles. The handles feel really good, very solid. They don't move. They're very comfortable in your hands. The housing comes with two bulkheads on the top. These bulkheads can either be for electronic sync cords, they can be for Nikonus style, they can be for Icolite style. They have 6 pins, so they can work with an external TTL converter. The 5DMKIII does not have a pop-up flash, so there's no fiber optic connectors here. The housing also has 3 additional places where you can put another bulkhead for either a remote trigger, or an external monitor, or a hydrophone for recording sound with video. So there's no other housing that has all these options for all these devices. So if you want to do some real high-end video, these external bulkheads will really come in handy for all those accessories. The housing has great latches, very solid, well-made, rust-proof latches. The housing has a moisture alarm inside, so if there's a little moisture in your housing, you'll know it immediately. And the tray is great. You just push down on the tray and it comes off. And the way that the tray goes in there is it's locked very solidly, so there's absolutely no movement at all of the camera. So the controls will work very well in this housing. One thing I like about the Aquatica 5DMKIII is their port and zoom gear selection is outstanding. They're the only housing I've seen that supports lenses that pros like to use on commercial shoots, like the 24-70 and the 24-105 millimeter lenses, which we get a lot of requests for. So the Aquatica port chart supports those lenses right out of the box, which is great. This housing is rated for 300 feet, and that rating can be extended to 425 feet, so it can go very, very deep if you're doing technical diving, perhaps more so than any other housing. The controls are large, and on the right side you have the shutter, the front control dial, the rear control dial, the autofocus button, and the video button are all very easy and simple to use. The ISO button is at the top, but that's just the nature of the 5DMKIII to have to reach for that. And on the other side, the zoom lever is very big, and everything is very easy to use, even if you have thick gloves on. So I think you'll be very happy with the ergonomics of this housing. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to contact us via phone or email. You can reach us at sales@bluewaterphotostore.com, and have a great day.